morning everyone, I'm Lim Li Han from L6E, and the topic I'll be sharing today is the future of food. So with growing pressure from a world rising population, the global warming, changes in views of sustainability, the food we eat today will undergo major changes in the future. Whatever your favorite dishes may be today, chances are they will look quite different in 20 to 30 years. By year 2050, the global population is expected to hit 10 billion people. This means that to feed everyone, it will take 56% more food than is produced in the world today, according to the United Nations Environment Programme, UNEP. Unfortunately, there is not enough agricultural land available that can provide the larger future population with the kind of diet people are eating in most countries today. Even though global poverty has seen a sharp decline over the past few decades, there are still far too many people living hungry in the world. To make matters worse, global warming is very likely to affect global, regional, and local food security by disrupting food availability, decreasing the access to food, and making utilization more difficult. This suggests that the crops we cultivate, the food we eat, will undergo significant changes in the future. All these factors mean that in the years to come, mankind will be looking at alternate crops that can be grown with smaller carbon footprint in sufficient quantities and also which will have higher nutritional value. So let's take a look at what's in store for the food menus in our future. Firstly, we have edible insects. Close to 2 billion people are already practicing entomophagy, the practice of eating insects. Not only are insects rich sources of protein, but they are also more eco-friendly to grow compared to the consumption of meat. And this will help cause less harm to the planet. Different startups and companies have already jumped on the bandwagon. Aspire Food Group is currently building the world's largest cricket farm. The company already operates scalable and flexible cricket farms in the US. Okay, furthermore, we have plant-based protein. We have plant-based meat. A molecule called heme that can carry the taste and texture of meat is being adapted for the use of new food products. Other ingredients such as wheat-based protein, coconut oil and potato starch are also in play in the plant alternatives to meat. Okay. By taking animal out of the equation, plant-based meat can significantly lower the risk of future pathogens. Furthermore, so for those who still cannot get around the fact that plant-based meat is, well, not meat, there are lab-grown alternatives that are in fact real meat, except that no animals are killed or harmed in the making of it. So the first burger that was made from lab-grown meat cost a whopping $325,000 back in the year 2013. However, many startups and companies have already started to involve themselves in the development of lab-grown meat. A few years ago, the cost of one lab-grown burger has just dropped to just $12. Given the speed of development, the lab-grown meat protein market may account for 35% of the global meat market by the year 2040. Does the future of food look high-tech and frivolous? Not necessarily, as it is said to be healthier, sometimes tastier, and probably more sustainable. Overall, these alternatives are predicted to be better for the planet and for biodiversity. Food that food will certainly be consumed and produced quite differently in years to come. Thank you. Are there any questions from the crowd? Okay, in my opinion, I think that consumers are increasingly seeking for transparency and a more sustainable, health conscious options. This shift might lead to a rise in the demand of organic, locally sourced, and ethically produced foods. Okay, so in my opinion, the plant-based meat and lab-grown protein could reduce the environmental impact of livestock farming. However, they might also disrupt the traditional agricultural sectors, and they will require new regulatory frameworks and consumers' education.